Hi, my name is Jaya Ramachandran, and this video is about inspired action. If you have the habit of procrastinating, then this video is definitely for you. I wanted to talk about taking action, why the more you procrastinate, you may never get to actually getting things done or create anything new. So a lot of us have this habit of waiting for things to fall into place. We um, wait for you to figure out everything about everything, and the more we think, we actually tend to postpone this taking action on whatever inspires you, whatever you wanted to do. um, so when you're creating something new, so let's say, for example, you're trying to write a book, you wanted to write a book or an ebook, a PDF guide, especially if you're an entrepreneur and if you're trying to create something new, you are stepping into the unknown. The creative process is definitely is stepping into an unknown world with we don't know what's going to happen, what is the next step, what the results will be, whether what you create is going to turn out exactly the way you envision. So when you step into the unknown, you unconsciously trigger these deep hidden fears. So many things about, like, fear of rejection or fear of criticism. There are so many things deep inside. You have this, you're not sure what's going to happen next, and your mind is going to kind of give its own interpretation for all these fear, your hesitation, why you're thinking so much. So the mind comes up with too many probably logical reasons saying that you're not ready, or you should learn more, you should wait more, you have to understand everything, you have to make sure that you've got everything figured out. So the mind is going to kind of come up with more and more explanation, very logical explanation, and it is very believable. I was one of those people too. Like, whenever I was trying to create something new, of course, the first thing is, am I ready? Am I sure that this is what I should be doing? So one example is, last year I wrote 2 books. The first book was a fiction book, and when I started the process, again, this self-doubt thoughts and that you're not ready and everything is not perfect yet. So these things come up. And the more and more I kept thinking, overthinking, it only delayed the process. Eventually, I actually worked with a writing coach. So it was for 8 weeks. And so every week I had to produce some content, and I had this accountability. And so every week when we had our calls, I had to make sure that I had something to show for all the work that I did. So there was no time to think. So I had to write something, and I had to make sure that I produced some content. So this way I eventually finished the book. I launched the book, and I also wrote the second book. The second book became a bestseller. So although it was not that I knew everything about everything, when I started, it wasn't perfect. The conditions were not perfect. I had to go through a lot of thinking and, dumping all the content and doing a lot of stuff. But eventually the book got ready, yes. So the more we think, we kind of get into this analysis paralysis, and we will never get started. And of course, the mind is going to come up with its own very logical, believable explanation for why you're not ready. But if you keep believing all the stories, you will never get started. The best thing is, if you have the habit of procrastinating, don't wait for things to fall into place. Don't overthink. Don't get stuck into your head. Inspiration is something like it just comes with, or you can just call it as an urge. You have this the urge to create something, the sudden idea to make something happen. So whenever you have this urge, the 2 tips would be, start taking action, start with something right away. Because if you wait, it's never going to happen. So the best thing is, even if you're not ready, just start with that, whatever project you're thinking. If you want to write an ebook, if you want to write a PDF, if you want to create or if you want to create a new business, whatever idea it is, start with the process. Just start. And the next step is every day make sure that you're making at least a little progress. Take baby steps. It doesn't matter how far you go, but just take simple action steps so that you are moving along. And make sure that if you want to learn more, you can keep learning, you can keep improvising as you go. But once you start taking action, you will have some results. And the more and more you do this, you will create this momentum for yourself, and eventually you will have a finished product. It doesn't matter whether it's great or not. Not everything is going to be great, especially not the first time, maybe not the second time, but the third and fourth time, slowly you start getting better at this. And the more and more you do this, you will get better at this. So there is no other way of working around this, trying to wait for everything to fall into place and waiting for you to know everything. The best thing is when inspiration strikes, just start acting on that. Don't think too much and keep moving forward every day. Take simple steps and don't overcomplicate anything. So if you like this video, please give your comments, and thank you so much for watching.